Today is September 16, 2025, Mexican Independence Day. When I speak about colonial histories, I don't speak of the past as something gone. I speak of it as something alive. I speak of it as something breathing. And today I'm speaking about Mexican independence. Mexico's independence is not only about the year 1810. It's not only about Father Hidalgo ringing church bells in the town of Dolores. It is about a people rising up and declaring, we are no longer slaves of an empire. We are no longer subjects. We are children of God, worthy of dignity, worthy of freedom, worthy of our own future. And here in Chicago, that cry for independence still rings. It rings in Little Village, it rings in Pilsen, it rings in Belmont Cragin. It rings in every parade where giant flags fly from car windows. It rings with every mariachi song that fills 26th Street with life. When Mexican families take to the streets to celebrate, they are saying with their joy and their pride, we belong, we are here, we are not going away. But let's be honest, the echoes of colonialism are still with us. In the 1800s, it was the Spanish crown tightening its grip on the people of Mexico. Today, it's raids and detention centers and political rhetoric that call our neighbors illegal. Today, it's families torn apart in the dark of night. Today, it's leaders who speak to erase human dignity with the stroke of a pen. And so I must say this clearly. The fight for independence is not finished. The bells of Hidalgo rang 2 centuries ago are still ringing in Chicago. They ring every time a child worries their parents will not come home. They ring every time a neighbor is taken from their community. They ring every time a wall is built not to protect freedom but to deny it. And we, those of us who call ourselves American, have to decide. Do we accept this? Do we allow our neighbors to be treated as less than human? Do we turn our eyes away and say, it's not my problem? Or will we, like those who rose up against Spain those years ago, declare with our voices and our lives that freedom belongs to all who dwell in this land? This is not just a Mexican story. This is our story. This is America's story. Because liberty loses its meaning when it does not extend to all. Because independence becomes hypocrisy when it is only celebrated with fireworks on the 4th of July, but denied to the immigrant family down the block. And as a person of faith, as an elder in the Presbyterian Church USA, I tell you this, our church is committed. We remain committed to advocating for the rights of immigrants. We remain committed to advancing the dignity of the undocumented. And we remain committed to sanctuary, even though the president says sanctuary is no longer recognized. Because sanctuary is not the invention of politicians. In my tradition, sanctuary is the command of God. Scripture saying, I was a stranger and you welcomed me, not I was a stranger with papers. Not, I was a stranger with status. Simply, I was a stranger and you welcomed me. So we will keep opening our doors. We will keep making our churches safe places. We will keep speaking out, even when it's not popular, even when it's called radical, even if what I'm saying today will get me in trouble later on. Because welcoming the stranger is not radical. It is from the gospel of my faith tradition. And here is the lesson. Independence is not a memory. It is a mission. Independence is not finished. It is unfolding. And it is unfolding right here in Chicago and in other cities and towns in America. In every neighborhood where families live with courage. In every congregation that refuses to give in to fear, in every voice that says justice for one is justice for all. So, let the bells ring. Let them ring in every parade. Let them ring in every act of resistance. Let them ring in every prayer for dignity. Let them ring until this city, until this nation, until this world finally knows what liberty and justice for all really means.